limitations, of course. But they have these little spells in the midfield where they're as good as anybody. Not just in the region, but on the continent. They're as good as Korea and Japan in that central midfield area from time to time. It's always about whether they can consistently do that, consistently time and time again.
This game hasn't particularly sparked into life yet. It's actually a decent run. You can see what I think Ramancha was trying to do there.
Well, that's going to happen a lot, and Korokot's really got to be on his guard at left back. He really has to be inside looking out rather than the other way around. And Evan Dimas, we know he's got that ball in his locker. And he's difficult to pick up Evan Dimas if he just drops a little bit deeper, steps away from the Thai midfield, and puts disguise on those diagonal balls. He has a chance to pick a willing runner out. And there's a few of them up top for Indonesia.
Back in the side, who was sent off, if you recall, against Singapore. He was really beginning to lose his rag by the end of that match. That was part of the frustration that they felt, but perhaps it's good for them as you see that ball played across, that they are playing away this time, maybe away from the pressures of back home. Korokot. So much more time with the ball when the Thais have it. They're so comfortable. Here's Moko.
Well, you'll see when there's a blue shirt on the ball, he has at least two options every time he gets the ball. And the best players seem to take the best option time and time again. Indonesia at the moment, when they're getting on the ball, there is a longer option, and it's usually only one. You see there a clear dive.
Sakti looks a concerned man. Coming into this championship, probably Thailand and Philippines on paper that would have looked to have been the favourites, you think, John?
Yeah,
just because of their Asian Cup pedigree and the fact that, you know, certainly we know Philippines have got almost as strong a squad as they can put together.
Yeah, there's so many of almost all the squad really in the Philippines come from a really good background, either a European big. Academy background. So I agree with that. Also, we always seem to just allow Vietnam to fly under the radar. It's mainly because they just keep their cards so close to their chest. You know, that was certainly the case. When was it? When did they win? It was in 2007, I think, that they won it. They beat us.
A lovely ball slipped through. Sorry, John, we'll get back to you in a second. Sandra Watt there, opted not to shoot. Well, they're almost trying to pass the ball in. That effort from Titipan. A real conviction in that shot, but almost opening up Indonesia at will, almost teasing them for a while. They're not going for the jugular at the moment. Suddenly they can just turn it on, can't they?
Yeah, Molkol found himself in an offside position there, so he couldn't get a touch on it, and he was, even if it went in, there'd be a case for him to being in the goalkeeper's eye line.
Here's Rico with the first shot on target for Indonesia. Stung the palms of Sivarak, but fairly comfortable in the end.
Have a look at this great technique. Only with those short legs are you able to just bring it down and get a strike in one quick swoop. This is the chance at the other end just moments earlier. Wasn't a clean strike. Monkol's offside. He couldn't get a touch on it. End-to-end stuff. Things just quickened up very quickly there.
He's the one player at the moment who looks like he could provide prove a little bit problematic, couldn't he, for Thailand's defence?
Rico, yeah. But once again, you just can't ask too much of him. You can't ask him to just, in these sort of situations, when the ball's over on the right-hand side for Indonesia, defensively, you can't ask him to go and tuck over like a standard winger would do and go and stand centrally in that central midfield area. You're better off just allowing him to have his heels on the white to the touchline and just try and isolate.
Hello? Hello?
Mantap.
Harder games coming up. Vietnam, that looks to be an absolute cracker coming up on the 20th of November. But for now, here come Thailand, pouring forward. And I think, John, you hit the nail on the head when you said that as good as they have been on the ball, they are just lacking that little bit of intensity. And Rico has swapped sides with Andik Vermansyah. Remember, Thailand have only played the one game so far. Indonesia, this is their third.
Yeah, it's not always a case of fatigue setting in, the amount of games you play, the fatigue setting in. It's mainly about what you do in between the games. And there's so many coaches that get a little bit nervous and over-prepare their teams, and that translates to fatigue to the players. For professional footballers, it's less about the games and more about the training, what you do in between them. Players are conditioned over a period of time. They've been a professional player for over 5 years. They're conditioned to play games. They know how to be clever on the ball, take their breathers throughout the 90 minutes. It's the training sessions that can be affected. So if you have a good fitness team, good technical staff, good medical personnel, players are fine. And looking at Indonesia at the moment, they're looking decent physically.
Here's Rico trying to slip that ball in for Beto. And I think also something to be said, John, that Thailand have had 8 days off. And as much as we're saying this is Indonesia's third game, they've got into that rhythm, haven't they now?
Yeah.
And Thailand maybe an easy 7-0 win, haven't played in more than a week. That's just taken a little bit of the foot off the pedal, hasn't it?
Certainly. There's a lot to be said as well. There's many coaches that I worked with who much preferred having a quick training session in the morning with the players the day of a game. So we do know that players can be quite lethargic coming into games if they've had too many days off. They've not had the rest that they have has not been active rest. It's ridiculous as that sounds.
That's what Ryan certainly will want to see from his players. He wants to see them on it the whole time. Perhaps not help. And the fact that they know they are the overwhelming favourites in this tournament, even without their full squad. So many talented fullbacks, aren't they, Thailand?
Yeah. Very dynamic, very, very quick. I maintain that for me, Tristan Doe is certainly the best fullback in Southeast Asia. Narrowbadin as well. Doesn't seem to get much of a look in nowadays.
Another one who's available, who's someone they can slot in.
I think there's a lot to be said for Milovan Rajovic coming in of wanting to have some of his own players that weren't under Katasu. You know, he wanted a group of his own boys. But still, you have to remember, Katasu, his side, there were a couple of them, some fantastic players.
Fakhruddin, who looked in that first game, particularly against Singapore, leaden-footed, he just looked unsure of himself, along with Hansamu. The defence was carved open time and time again.
Fakhruddin in particular had a difficult time against Iksan Fandi. I thought lost pretty much all the aerial duels in that game. We'll see many from Thailand, but we've not seen any early crosses into the box. If we do see any early crosses, they'll mainly be fizzed in low. One of them on the back post, Adisak is looking for a little stood delivery, but as Moncol gets this ball down the side, this is Titipan really unleashing, getting the technique all wrong. Moncol was just slipped down the side there was some contact just inside the box, and I would never condone a player just going down unnecessarily, so really, I could understand.
Getting behind the team. Not screaming for goals just yet. Here's Lillipali. That's a name we haven't said at all. I think that was the same case in that first game against Singapore. Beto was another one we barely mentioned. Score sheet in that last game against Timor-Leste right at the end, and that was incredibly important, not just for Indonesia but for Beto. You know, the amount of runs, work he was getting through against Singapore was admirable, and I know that, you know, work rate should be a given, but he really was doing everything he could to try and get involved in the game and be difficult to handle. He needed that goal. It's good for him. It's the type of player that you want to do well. Not the most technically gifted forward. You can understand why he's given his citizenship and is leading the line for Indonesia. This is where they need to launch their attacks. As soon as they pickpocket Thailand, that's when they have to launch to move the ball quicker. Now a good position here. It's gone into the side netting. He managed to ghost in there, Stefano Lillipali. And he's not even managed to put that on target.
Well, he comes from really deep there. As the ball finds him, Stefano Lillipali, he's just trying to thread it through the eye of a needle. And it's Sirolax, I think it's his heel, just keeps that one out. Lillipali, great opportunity to announce his arrival in the ITF Suzuki Cup. Moments earlier we were just talking about how he's been so innocuous.
A couple of moments now, John, and maybe that's just a little wake-up call for the Thais. Sarawak gets a decent punch on that. On the half volley. Pretty wild attempt in the end. I think it might have taken a little bit of a deflection along the way, that shot from Zulfiandi.
Yeah, it's a decent working delivery there from Andy. Zulfiandi having another strike there on his left foot, once again, high and wide. But little Andik over on the right-hand side. Busy and clever. It really is. Rico and Andik, if Indonesia can keep giving them the ball in the final third or on the halfway line, they can make things happen.
There was a time now for Thailand to just get going in this match, as it were.
Just find another couple of gears with Indonesia. Looking more comfortable. They look like they're just settling into a nice little pattern right now. It's a decent midfield there with Evan Dimas as the quarterback. And alongside him, Zulfiandi, who's doing a lot of the running, putting his toe in. And these are the areas now Indonesia looking really dangerous.
That's away by Roller. He'll just smash that away.
Roller just showing signs of fatigue there. He had to bust a lung to get back in a position. Swiping that clear, and he was slightly perplexed, isn't he?
Indonesia in the last few minutes have really stepped up a gear or two. Beto, Andik Bermansyah. Asking for handball, Rico.
Well, I think Rico could have done with a little bit more help from his teammates there, but have a look at it. It did strike the hand of Roller, but it's a tough one to give.
Well, John,
It's a tough one to give.
it is, but, you know,
I think the pressure could have been put more on the referee. You know, you do what you can to win and get a decision going your way as a professional.
he was the only Indonesian player who really put his hand up for that. I think the frustration as we see another one attempts from this one, makes it in, and his third try from long distance. Zulfiandi comes good, and Indonesia are stunningly in front here.
What a strike! Absolute rip-roaring strike. Third time's a charm as it's fed out to him here. Great first touch. Only had an eye for a strike on target. Zulfiandi, don't ever touch him with your left foot again. Keep it with the right. What a strike! This is the angle to see it. Minimal rotation on the ball. Top corner. Sarawak's clawing. Nowhere near that. What a start for Indonesia. Half an hour in. Great goal. Nothing more than they deserve.
The warning signs were there, weren't they, John, the last few minutes? And it's all gone. A little silent in the crowd, a little quiet. This is not part of the script, John.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Zulfiandi, take a bow. I mean, he had a couple of the sighters with his left foot, got nowhere near the target. But he didn't lose the faith, did he? What a strike. Head over the ball, everything into it. A couple of blue shirts as well, diving in, so there was a little bit of pressure on the ball. But what a strike.
Now, how will Thailand react to this? Because I think they've been strolling it, really, haven't they, so far? Might just light a fire under them now. One person who we have not mentioned at all in this match so far, I think it's very telling, is
Adisak, yeah.
He hasn't had the ball up to him.
No, he hasn't had the ball up to him. No, he's not. When Thailand have been in the final third, it's mainly been Monkol who's been getting involved and trying to link up play, and certainly the one who's been just leaning into the right-hand side wing area.
Well, the statisticians, I'm sure, will be looking at all the different permutations now. Of course, there's a lot of football still to come, but wow, Indonesia have taken the lead here, and actually, John, now on the balance of play, probably the better team.
Yeah, more intensity, more desire. Thailand are really sluggish.
Crowd trying to play their part. Here's Sanrawat. Lovely ball played out to them. Left-hand side with Nurul. He's surrounded by Indonesian players. Of course, their tails are up. Look for Mancha. A few tackles on him. He's still on the ground. He wants some attention. Rola. Adisak with a heavy touch there.
Landing's down, and that was a tackle over the top of the ball that I was a little bit surprised the referee didn't pull up there. He's clutching his elbow. He's just hoping that that's not a case of just when he went down. Gets up here, and this is where he gets two-footed. It was Tanaboon who went over the top. Yeah, and he jarred his elbow. He did well to ride. Did well to ride the challenge initially. Surprised Tanaboon didn't get penalised. There's the lock there of the elbow. We saw Lionel Messi a couple of weeks ago. It's what's been keeping him out, dislocating the elbow. Also a shame, Shez.
We saw Sharon Ishak landing with a thud on his
dislocating his shoulder,
shoulder as well. So
we see a lot of this nowadays with professional footballers because their bodies are as such. This is the goal. This is a wonderful angle to see this strike. Look at that, drifting away. It's actually arcing away from the goalkeeper. I mean, diving only for the cameras, you get nowhere near that strike. We're seeing more and more footballers dislocating shoulders and elbows, mainly because the body type of the footballer is such now that they're very, very light up top. They're carrying minimal weight. All the muscle is down in the lower trunk.
That's his match over?
I think so. I think if you're getting carried off on a stretcher, I think it could be, yeah. And that'd be such a shame because he's been very, very dangerous. Him and Rico, either flank. The two best players, two bright sparks for Indo.
A little bit of concern on Rajavach's face. I think the expectation would be nothing less than winning this tournament, even with a slightly weakened squad for Thailand. Yeah. And they probably wouldn't even want Thailand to drop points along the way. That's such as the expectation these days of Thais.
Yeah, and I think it's the expectation of the players that we've seen today on the pitch, the way that they've started in this game. The first half an hour being very sluggish, almost a certain arrogance to them as well. I think absolutely smashing Timor-Leste for 7 and watching.
Timor-Leste opening the scoring against Indonesia a few days ago.
We also need to get things into perspective. It's one goal.
Yeah.
This, and I'm sure it doesn't change Thailand's game plan too much. Don't want their goal down because they plan to score anyway.
This ball's Away by Alfat.
Things start going for him, they're going to go for him really well.
Look at that. Is he almost effortless from midfield? Tanabun led by.
Well, that's all at 35 yards. There's movement on that as well. Fortunately, in goal, Awan is right down his throat. It didn't move, so he couldn't catch that.
You can see he was going to his left and suddenly got his arms out towards his right. But that's the first effort I think he's had to save.
Yeah.
It's taken 37 minutes almost.
He deserves
to test him.
deserves a little pat on the back because he's had nothing to do in this game. There's no wind in this stadium either. That ball moved all over the place. Indonesia.
Anak cool.
Oh, that creeps in! Well. As if Thailand need any kind of luck here. They have drawn themselves level. And that, look at the shake of the head from the keeper.
Well, the shake of the head from me as well. What do? We bump up a player, and then all of a sudden he backpedals and lets this just sweep in.
Korakot straight in from the corner. How often do you see that these days?
I mean, you go from one moment making a fine save, ball moving all over the place, you tip it over the bar, to allowing the ball to drift over your head there. Full footwork.
To be clear, you are blaming the keeper on that one.
You have to blame the keeper. The ball's come a long way. It's not smashed in. It's not taking a deflection. Direct in from a corner. You've got to blame the keeper. Footwork's not good enough. An easy way back for Thailand. One of those though for Korakot when he goes in at half time. You just got to make sure that your teammates know that you meant that.
I'm sure he'll be insisting on that.
Saw an opening on the back post and I took it.
Well, we have a game in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes or so before half time. You could argue it was perhaps only a matter of time before Thailand would get back into this. Maybe a timely lesson as well for them, as they've let that go. Here's Adisak. He's got Sunro in the box and it's a late run in now.
Well, terrific defending in the end. Great defending in the end. Adisak's alive, just came, sprang to life. And look at this, Fakhreddin on the stretch, showing him down the line. Good body position, textbook defending from him. What a good athlete he looks today. Taking a while. Took at least 90 minutes to look that way. Looks much better than he did in the first game against Singapore.
They'll score from this corner. No, they won't. That's away by Lillipali. Now, will normal service resume here as far as Thailand are concerned? Rola.
should by right be a corner. I'm sure the referee's not given a free kick.
Well, I'm afraid that injury to his arm earlier sees Adi Vermancha, after quite a sort of run there, he's going to get substituted.
Yeah, that's very, very strange. They made the decision far too quickly, I feel.
I mean, it's also 4 minutes before half time. Why not just see if he can play it out and then examine him break? But February, so much on his shoulders. He flattered to deceive in that first game against Singapore. He gets an opportunity now.
Indonesia, player number 21.
It's a like-for-like change. Indonesia. They've got that corner, they take it quickly. First contribution, February.
It's a lively start from him. Nice to see. Player just coming off the bench and straight away trying to take on a couple of defenders. Of the same ilk as Andy. Similar style of play. I have to say that Andy more accomplished. Technically far superior.
A couple of minutes or so left with a bit of added time as well. Here's Titipan. Taliban sitting right back there, just in front of the four. Chalampong.
Well, it was nearly a fantastic straight ball. Just punched into the path of Moncol. This is what I'm talking about when he starts wide right and then just drifts in. There's so much joy.
So you don't want to be losing other players. Hansamu is the latest. Step that through to February. It's far too heavy a touch at the moment. A couple of minutes of added time.
There will be 2 minutes of added time.
Well, there's certainly not inside the box. Hansama could be in a little bit of bother there. Diving in. It's Titipan going down the right-hand side. Look at that great little touch on the up, on the skip, little half volley touch.
John, he went absolutely flying in. That's a reckless challenge, isn't it?
It's incredibly reckless, it really is.
Might have hurt himself in the process.
Yeah. I do think that he only had eyes for the ball though, and the fact that the ball was bouncing was about knee height, make the challenge look a lot worse than it actually actually was. It always looks a little bit worse in slow motion after a couple of replays. But it was very, very reckless, deserving of the yellow. No more, but it's a dangerous area. You see Korokop whip them in with his left foot. He's got a goal from the corner. This angle here, this awkward angle, you're better off whipping it towards goal with pace, with venom. Only takes a nick off the eyebrows of somebody, doesn't even have to be your own player.
Wouldn't it just be typical Thailand now to put a dominating foot forward just before half-time? Score from here. Off the post, it's still around, and there you have it. Thailand, on the stroke of half-time, take the lead for the first time in this match.
Well, Jelapang swept it away, but the damage was done by an Indonesian defender. We'll get that name in a minute, but it was a decent ball in because of the shape and pace of it. You just got to sling it around the wall. And in the end, it's Beto going with the wrong foot. He sees it late, fair enough. He just goes with the wrong foot. Should be going with the left and clearing that. Floppy ankle onto the post. Jelapang just sweeps that in off the shin.
Score is 2 for Thailand, 1 for Indonesia.
Apologies, it's Pansa. Sorry to do him a disservice.
Pansa on the stroke of half-time. I did say, wouldn't it be typical of Thailand to score at that moment? But John, are we thinking this is a fair reflection of the first half?
Not really. Both should be going in 1-1. One absolute wonderful strike. Too scrappy from Thailand. Thailand go in, the happier.
So it is back to what people say with the script. Thailand in front here, and the Rajamangala, they are 2-1 up against
me let you know. You've opened my heart. I was always thinking that love was wrong, but everything was changed when you came along. Oh, and there's a couple words I wanna say. For the rest of my life, I'll be with you. I'll stay by your side, honest and true, till the end of my time. I'll be loving you for the rest of my life. Through days and nights, I'll thank Allah for opening my eyes. Now and forever, I'll be there for you. I know it deep in my heart. I feel so blessed when I think of you, and I ask Allah to bless all we do. You're my wife and my friend and my strength, and I pray we're together. And now I found myself, I feel so strong. Yes, everything was changed when you came along. Oh, and there's a couple words I wanna say. For the rest of my life, I'll be with you. I'll stay by your side, honest and true, to the end of my time. I'll be loving you for the rest of my life. Through days and nights, I'll thank Allah for opening my eyes. Now and forever, I'll be there for you. I know it deep in my heart. And now that you're here in front of me, I strongly feel love. And I have no doubt, and I sing it loud, that I will love you eternally. For the rest of my life, I'll be with you. I'll stay by your side, honest and true, to the end of my time. I'll be loving you for the rest of my life. Through days and nights, I'll thank Allah for opening my eyes. Now and forever, I'll be there for you. I know it deep in my heart. What you gonna do with all that cash? We're here on this special day. Our hearts are full of pleasure. A day that brings the two of you close together. We're gathered here to celebrate a moment you'll always treasure. We ask Allah to make your love last forever. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us. And with one voice, let's all say, Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. From now you'll share all your joys. Through hardship, support each other. Together worshiping Allah, seeking His pleasure. We pray that He will fill your life with happiness and blessings, and grant you kids who make your home filled with laughter. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us, and with one voice let's all say, Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. وسلم على رسول الله. الله تب علينا، الله ارضى عنا، الله اهد خطانا على سنة نبينا. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us, and with one voice let's all say Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. رقت عيناي شوقا ولطيب
Anan, and you're happy to see him on, John?
I am, yeah. I'm a fan of Poklau. Played with him when he was very young, and he's come on leaps and bounds. I like the way he always goes after the ball. He's always looking to be involved. He likes to get a lot of touches. He can anchor that central midfield area and switch play really, really well. Got good passing range, but more than anything, I like it when he bombs forward. I like it when he tries to break the line of the opposition in that midfield area and have strikes on target. Obviously, a confidence player, a quieter character as well.
ทีมชาติไทยขอเปลี่ยนตัวผู้เล่นนำผู้เล่นหมายเลข 11 มงคลพรสกายออกและส่งเลข 27
Thailand,
กล้าวอนันต์ลงเล่น
will they go on and win this? Now we can just tell you, by the way, that until now it was 0-0 between Timor-Leste and the Philippines, but I think the Philippines have just scored. We will confirm that for you just a couple of minutes ago. It's taken them a while, hasn't it? But it is still goalless as of now. That's an interesting result. So I think, really, people dismissing, as we see popular there, in from Moko, which is an interesting one because Moko's seen quite a lot of the ball. People dismissing hosting Timor-Leste, do so at your peril, John, because they seem to be learning, and this is why teams like Timor-Leste need that exposure. And I'm sure we'll be talking more about that next week when we work on that Singapore-Timor-Leste game. Yeah, they need to be playing games like this.
They do, yeah. Just feeling out opponents and playing at a good level of opposition regularly. And growing into the tournament as well. So they realise, of course, after their second loss that they're out of the competition. So what a great opportunity for them to just really dig their heels in, play with some freedom, frustrate Philippines, and see what maybe they can pinch later on.
Well, we can tell you that actually, having said that, we're just getting a delayed result here. It is actually 2-0 to the Philippines. They've scored a couple of quick goals. I'm sure for the Filipinos. Phil Younghusband and Martin Stoibel have scored.
Tanabun does brilliantly there. Great little turn, close control, under pressure. Yeah, Mongkol going off and Poklan and coming on. More defensive, just to stabilise things, you'd think, somewhat. And that's a little tip of the hat, I think, to Indonesia. Had a decent first half, showed glimpses of what they're truly capable of.
John?
Well, I think they need to hit their straps a little bit. They need to push on a little bit higher. They seem to be defending far too deep, I feel. I think they need to strangle Thailand in that central midfield area. The only way to do that is to really press them nice and high up the pitch. Don't worry about the pace that Thailand have over the top too much. They have to go and get an early goal. So you've got to squeeze a little bit higher. That back line of Indonesia needs to be further up the pitch. The likes of Evan Dimas and Sufiandi, at the moment they have far too much space to cover in that central midfield area.
Big blow, of course, for Indonesia is the fact that is injured. He's had to go off. Seems to have hurt his arm. Sanrawat. Dealt with fairly well by Alfat. So much of the ball. Some of his teammates.
Sweeping ball over to Samoa.
Sanrawat. Nurul could have done a little back heel to Sanrawat, was in a great position, went for the goal himself.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Shez. A great opportunity. This move was built by Sanrawat. He wanted it back. A little back heel there was really on the cards. Little deflection over the bar, corner to Thailand. Sanrawat really making things happen there from the right-hand side.
Into that far post. to Adisak, who will be going up for another corner.
It's Panzer on the back post, just helping him back into the area. As his ball switched in here, he has to really crane his neck to keep that alive.
Are going to match the effort that we saw earlier from Korakot, which went straight in.
Lillipali starting to drop back a little bit more of the ball.
Here's Putugede. Now Evan Dimas. Set up to Febri. Goes on for Adim Ramancha. Leap in the air from Severak.
Yeah, nice little step over there. Febri's looked lively since he's come on for Andik. Andik, who for my money was the best player in that first half. Him and Rico just swapping flanks every now and then. Rico's just been a little bit subdued over the last 15 minutes. He's someone that Indonesia need to get into play a lot more. Febri's looked lively. He's got the ball there. Just look at Beto as well, Shez. He looks like he's just favouring that groin a little. Intensity at the start of the first half. They looked dangerous, didn't they, the Indonesians? Yeah, they did. It's a tempo problem rather than anything else. They take decent enough care of the ball. And, you know, all the players know their roles. They know their job description. They don't venture outside those lines. It really is more of an intensity problem. I do feel when Evan Dimas is on the ball, he does dictate that tempo. So it's a big onus on him.
Dropped back here quite a bit. Coming forward, Titipan. Will Adisak add to his very impressive haul already? 6 goals rather. Hasn't beaten the record we had. Nolan Shah, who scored 7 put past Laos. Former teammate John.
To be honest with you, Shez, but no point counting the years. Feet there. central midfield area now. Very difficult to penetrate, I feel, but it just means that Indonesia now have to exaggerate the fact that they have to play in the wide areas. They have to get the ball into the wide areas a little bit quicker. Doesn't always have to come from February. Doesn't always have to come from Rico. The overlap from Alfat Fatia, I think I'd like to see that a little bit more. He's not been involved nearly enough. I don't think his starting position's high enough up the field.
Here's Rico, one player that we mentioned could cause all kinds of problems. Referred to Irfan. There he is, look at that. It's a corner, that's what he can do, John.
Yeah, certainly. Good football that. Korakot stuck with him. It's not easy to come to terms with someone with that low centre of gravity. It's a good tackle in the end, but that's why you need to feed him the ball constantly in the final third. Accept the fact that you're not going to get him behind the ball. Don't ask him to put tackles in. From Korakot there. It's a little glimpse of what the low centre of gravity can do for you. Got to use your strengths. No such thing as the perfect physique for a footballer. So to use what you've got.
Ball across from Sunrawat. Pull it off. To this. Beto, another one who's been fairly quiet. A wild effort in the end. Sakti had said he was very concerned by the fact that his team had already had 2 games and Thailand had more time to prepare for this team. He said he had to work very hard, though he felt his team was ready for the game after beating Timor-Leste on Tuesday. He was hoping his players would have a lot more motivation. He said whilst it would be a tough task today, he felt they had to just focus and concentrate on 90 minutes. They lost their focus right at the end of that first half. Just disappointed with the nature of those 2 goals, John.
Yeah, it's sloppy. I mean, the first goal came about from a really nice strike. I think it was Tanaboon who struck it initially, and it was a smart save to begin with from Awan, but ball drifted over his head. And it was a case of twice Indonesia switching off inside their own area. Once from their goalkeeper, second from Beto, didn't sort his feet out. I think he's looked tired, to be honest with you, since kickoff. He's gone through a huge workload in the last couple of games.
With all due respect, at 37, that's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not, when you get older, it's not so much the workload, it's the recovery time. And if he's doing the same as the rest of his teammates in training during the recovery, that's not good enough. His training needs to be tapered back. You can't treat every player the same because physically no one's the same. I think just far too many coaching staff just want to just lump all the players in together. It's just not that way. You just can't do that, especially when it wasn't that long ago that Beto made his debut, still coming to terms with international football, which is different intensity, different level, different pressure.
Here's Rico, skips past one, gets to cross it, but it is blocked in the end by Korakot. Away by Chalampong.
It's a good ball in as well. Nobody really attacking it.
Seeing a fair bit of the ball at the moment, Indonesia. A lot of it coming down his right-hand side. Utugede. Rico. Oh, the ball just wouldn't fall for him, and it's scrambled away by Pansa.
Utugede putting the ball in, and it was one kept alive really, rather than an attempt on target from Beto. I think Rico, if he gets a chance to look back at this, he'd be very disappointed. A good first touch, and he has the chance to strike that on the volley. Chalampong that was challenging with Beto initially. Uraishes, nice little pocket for Indonesia. This is Beto there, winning the initial header. The first touch, Rico just caught on his heels.
Beginning to see shades of that first half, John, and Thailand have just pulled it back again a bit. Well, no great hurry, no urgency from them. Intensity just seems to have gone away, and Indonesia know they really cannot afford to have 2 losses in their first 3 matches.
No, in Thailand, I think we're seeing a certain pattern from Thailand. I think they're looking to try and calculate games at the moment. I think they're looking to try and navigate their way to the final before letting it all hang out. They're really not playing free-flowing football.
They don't necessarily need to, do they?
Shez, and you and I have worked on Thai national team games before in the Suzuki Cup, and it's something that we've seen regularly. They navigate themselves well because they are that good.
It's a bit scary for the rest of the countries in the region, isn't it?
Well, I think it lulls you in if you're one of the other Southeast Asian countries in this competition, and you're coming up against Thailand. I think it can lull you into a false sense of security a little bit.
Beto slipped that through, wasn't offside. Lillipali looks across, not clear whether... No, I don't think it was offside. No, it wasn't.
Given. Look at the disguise on this pass from Beto there. Yeah, but it's off.
Clearly offside.
Linesman thought, no point in putting the flag up, but you've got to put the flag up. You have to put the flag up there.
Keeper did put the ball down for a free kick. Interesting. Just going back to that point you just made, John, you know, the teams like Philippines and Singapore who still have to play Thailand will perhaps look at this and think, hey, you know, if we can sustain the kind of pressure that Indonesia showed in the first 20-odd minutes for a longer period, we might be in that. Might be able to get something.
I'm sure. I think you have to think that way. I think you also have to be realistic as well and know that if you're putting Thailand under pressure and you're really pegging them back, and perhaps like Indonesia did, you go one up, you have to be realistic and expect the fact that there's a couple more gears for Thailand to go through, and you're going to have to play percentages against Thailand every now and then.
Awan has just given the ball away there very carelessly to Titipan. Adesak's wriggled his way through. Adesak, that is why he is Thailand's big striker in this tournament. It all started from a poor pass out from Awan, and he's now scored his 7th goal of the campaign.
Well, that's a striker in form, and that's a striker with quality. If you see the way he receives this ball on the half turn, uses his body, just rolls the defender, and I tell you what, how about that for an emphatic finish? Look at him on the half turn. Once he receives this, rolls the defender. You can't get too tight to strikers of that size, that capability. He'll just roll you. You've got to stick your hand and then step away. And what about that for an emphatic finish? He's past Awan before he knew what happened. Rip-roaring strike. Striker in form. 7th goal of the competition. Great strike into the roof of the net. Thank you very much. Probably only his 3rd touch throughout his game.
We've barely said his name, and 2 points to bring up there, John. One, that awful pass out from the keeper that led to the goal. And secondly, I've got to say, Fakhruddin once again turned inside out.
Yeah, got his body position all wrong. I think he was just so keen to stop Adisak, and just panicked because he's on the edge of his 18-yard box. You can't get too tight. You can't get too tight to a striker on the edge of the 18-yard box when he's just had a quality ball played into him. Sometimes you just have to allow him to have it and just get yourself in a good position where he can't turn. Unfortunately, he gets rolled, and 1m84. You know, he's one of the taller strikers, physically very strong. He's got a strong core.
Oh, massively disappointing. Would you describe his all 3 goals as fairly soft?
Fairly soft, really. I do feel that way. I have to say with Adisak's though, it's a great striker's goal. It's a wonderful striker's goal. And, you know, there's a lot of strikers that wouldn't have been given possession of the ball throughout games, and they'd be going looking for it just to get themselves some confidence. Not him, didn't need it, only wants the ball in the box.
Well, I think now with Thailand pretty comfortable, they can start to give others a little bit of a chance. Nurul has had fits and starts. He will now make way for Supachai. Supachai Jaden, 19-year-old. It's an endless
ทีมชาติไทยขอเปลี่ยนตัวผู้เล่น
assembly line of players, and also unusual for perhaps Thai players, 1.83 meters. Big man, plays for Buriram.
Yeah, it reminds me of a little bit of
Sirog.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a. I think you
build, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a strange one. I mean, Sirog perhaps more powerful, but you look at him and very, very classy and silky. Goes past players. Loves a nutmeg. Not short on confidence.
There are certainly players being Thailand age group teams throughout his career. Not particularly prolific at club level, but has already scored against Timor-Leste. Scored the final goal. Supachai. Thailand have had 8 days off. They're now going to have 3 games in a week, and that's the thing to remember. So every team will have that long break, 8-day gap, and then a flurry of matches. So there is no distinct advantage for anyone. It will be the same for all. As I mentioned, Indonesia, they have had games recently. They then now have a break. Their 8-day break comes along for their final game, which could be an absolutely crucial one against the Philippines on the 25th of November. Thailand play the Philippines on the 21st. That'll be another huge game. Timor-Leste. And across Supachai, his first contribution. He goes for goal. Glad to have 2 forwards of that kind of size. I'm sure Tourist Ndanga, all the way in Japan's having a look at this and thinking, well, this could be interesting for me. Of course, he is the #1 striker for Thailand, no doubt about that. But good for Thailand to be able to call upon someone like Adisak.
Certainly, it could potentially be a nice problem for Milovan Rajovic. The interesting thing is, it has happened before a couple of times though, but would it still work, Adisak and Teresa Ndanga? Would it still work with Adisak scoring goals, being in form, being well supported by a couple of players in midfield? Would it still work to play 2?
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to play 2 at the Asian Cup. They might do. It'll be interesting to see.
They can open themselves up for far too many problems if they do play the 2, but yeah, you never know. Like we've already mentioned, it's a decent group they're in. Seems like quite a forgiving group.
Yeah, certainly of the 3 ASEAN countries involved, you'd feel that they really would fancy their chances more than the others. Philippines have got South Korea, China and Kyrgyzstan, which is a very tough one. And Vietnam have got Iran, Iraq and Yemen. They were in pot 2. Vietnam in pot 3, Philippines in pot 4, and that's part of the reason.
Yeah, Titipan just thrown an elbow there actually. It was higher up in his last involvement in this game. It's a bit naughty.
Rico, now put together. He's had time to his moment, but it's far too easy for Sivarak. Well, they've made the one change so far with February, and you wonder whether they've got to maybe bring someone else on.
When you're looking at who they've got,
Irfan Jaya, he just didn't press, did he, in that first game against Singapore?
no, and I was disappointed, to be honest with you. Very disappointed because he's quite highly rated.
Septiadeb Molana.
Also looked out of sorts in the first game.
Half-time, Timor-Leste against Philippines is 2-0. This match, John, it's not quite there, but it's feeling like it's beginning to peter away, isn't it?
So once it gets to another 5 minutes, I think Thailand will be looking to just close things up.
Yeah, they come pouring forward. It's 4 against 3. Look at that run. And what a ball as well. What a wonderful goal from the Thais. Effortless. Poklor. That is a class goal.
Well, it was just head down from Poklao. Don't even look at the ball. Just head down and absolutely pelted it.
Tengah nelpon ngopo.
สำหรับยอดผู้ชมในสนามราชมังคลากีฬาสถานวันนี้ 37,570 คน
Ladies and gentlemen, the official attendance for today's match is 37,570 people.
Rất khó cho Indonesia với một thế trận như thế này. Đường chuyền của Evan Dimas.
Hello?
Bóng bổng xem ra vẫn không phải là một giải pháp, khi mà những cầu thủ cao to của đội tuyển Thái Lan đều đã tập trung ở bên phần sân nhà.
Hello?
Nhưng cũng chẳng thể làm gì khác được với một thế trận và những con người mà huấn luyện viên Bima Sakti đang có.
Hello?
Bây giờ thì Thái Lan ở trong hiệp 2 này đã không còn để những khoảng trống nào nữa cho tuyến 2 của Indonesia có thể dứt điểm từ xa. Evan Dimas
fielder's point of view for the tournament.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the way that Pogba started to move by winning it first and not admiring his pass, not standing back, just saw a gap and just...
It's a low shot that Awan puts away for a corner.
Well, this is what he's very good at. I think he's probably, his striking from distance is probably one of the best in the squad. Cuts across that ball there. Wrong, I think his first international goal was one from distance. It was one of the bigger Asian nations that he scored against, I think.
Not able to clear these corners. Sunrawan is just sometimes just lying deep and some delightful balls around. He's switch playing beautifully as well. Oh, what a ball that is! And they're trying to put on the champagne stuff here. Super Chai. I mean, what a ball!
Sanrawak, he's got that kind of swagger, isn't he? We saw it from the get-go. During the last game, he's got this... Most left footers have that wonderful wand-like left peg, but he's got this certain swagger. He looks like the one who's been given that free role, the only one in the Thai side that really doesn't have much defensive responsibility. He can just roam around wherever he wants.
As beautiful as that ball was into Super Chai, he had acres of space around him.
He did, he knew exactly what he wanted to do straight away, just didn't quite get the skill right.
Real problems here for Indonesia. Remember, this is their third game. They've got one more against the Philippines, and win that, they'll have, well, we've got to assume obviously they'll lose this. They'll only have 6 points, John. Thailand will have got 6 already here, so they'll be hoping for some massive favours elsewhere. It's once you've lost 2 games, it's pretty much impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done for you. They've still got a tough nation to play as well in the Philippines. A little flip there, a little bit cynical.
Yeah, because the Philippines are looking like they'll get their 6 points today. Singapore, while playing Timor-Leste, you've got to assume that they're the favourites, obviously, and they'll be looking to get 6 points. So all they can hope for, Indonesia, is that Thailand then beat Singapore, which on paper, of course, looks likely, and Indonesia then have to beat the Philippines for their 6 points.
That's the knuckleball technique. A lot of players have taken up that from Cristiano Ronaldo, but it was around before that. Juninho, former Lyon, is the one who I remember perfecting that art. I'm sure you do as well, Shez.
Fantastic free kicks he scored, especially in Champions League games in particular. I used to love watching him.
Just so people know, Shez is a lot older than even I am.
Tanaboon goes down. And I just wonder whether Indonesia are now thinking as well, listen, goal difference might be coming into this. There is an equation, as I just mentioned, John, where you could have Singapore, Indonesia and the Philippines all stuck on 6 points at the end of the group stages. And therefore, I just want to think about, maybe that's why Bayo Pradana isn't there, to just shore things up and not concede anymore, but it's all a little too late, isn't it? It's all after the fact.
There's Tanaboon there. Looked to have a really good game, stabilising effect on this game. Tanaboon. Play at the back as well, of course. set for the shot there, off balance, bobbling up. The discuss from Lily Pally as well as Beto. And this was earlier, this is Tanaboon. He just got robbed of the ball. I think he's twisted his knee slightly. Immediately sat up and grabbed his knee. This is it here. Just his left knee there just goes under him. And when you're tired and the quadriceps and hamstrings just aren't firing to keep everything in place, it can be a little bit nasty. I know that's a bright orange stretcher can look quite alarming. We're just hoping it's nowhere near as serious as that stretcher actually looks.
So that final change, Sumanya Pulisai is on. There's the Indonesian support. Good to see they're still right behind the team, but it must be deflating for them. So Tanabun is off.
ผู้เล่นหมายเลข 17 ธนบูรณ์ เกษารัตน์ออกและส่งผู้เล่นหมายเลข 7 สุมัญญา บุริสายลงเล่นแทน
Substitution for Thailand. Player number 17, Thanaboon Kesarat. Replaced by player number 7, Manya Pulisai.
Last 5 minutes or so. Final change
ทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียขอเปลี่ยนตัวผู้เล่น
for Indonesia. Beto is off, and that is fairly telling, isn't it? Didik Setiawan comes on. Beto hardly been involved in this game. Similar sort of performance from him as against Singapore. Found it difficult to really get involved, didn't have great service. Looked like he'd been carrying a little groin tweak for the last 25 minutes. Decent crowd in this cavernous Reservoir Gala as well. They've been coming in slowly. Difference between the two, apart from, of course, the on targets there, but as John has mentioned repeatedly, this has not been a classic Thailand performance by any stretch, but it hasn't needed to be. No, it hasn't. No. Every now and then there's a little shift in gears. You know, I'm thinking about a couple of passes from Sarawak. The goal from Poglao, and a few little bits of balls where you see flashes, your eyes light up, and you just and the clouds open and you see the light. But then, of course, they just control matters. They control the game. Inside a suck, trying to find that far corner. Sumanya Pulisai, 31-year-old, 16th cap. So Bangkok United. Just come on. For Tanabun. Other players did accept your 124-year-old from Arima, earning his 4th cap today. scores later on. They're going to have a pretty decent win against the Philippines to get their goal difference up. She's currently in the negative. Oh, he's found his way through. And that, a very, very brief glimmer of hope perhaps. He didn't quite seem to die. Full stretch there, Suwarak. Well, this is a driven ball across. It's a fantastic header, but if you look, there's daylight, clear daylight between the defender.
Goal for Indonesia.
And also, you have a look at as well at Suwarak. That's a goalkeeper just switching off completely. It's as if he withdrew his arm as well. Absolutely, that's exactly what I was about to say. It didn't look like he could have done a lot more. That Fakhruddin has sort of redeemed himself a little bit.
Well, perhaps he was waiting for Panzer on the post to help him out. But no responsibility taken there from Suwarak.
Just saying that Indonesia would at least like to pull one back here, given their goal difference issues coming into this match. They were +1.
There will be 4 minutes of added time.
4 minutes of at a time. Oh, they're -1. A lot worse for them earlier.
Yeah, we've spoken about it for well over a decade now when you're talking about Thailand and their weaknesses and strengths. Obviously in that central midfield area they're very tidy, they're very good, technically gifted. Defensively, crosses into the box have caught Thailand out on many occasions. Is there a strike on target? It's a decent strike. Evan Dimas testing Suwarak out. If that would have gone in, well, look at this.
I'm not even sure what was
Titipan was just looking on the beach messing about there trying to block that. But if you are Singapore, if you are Philippines and you're looking at how you could potentially get at Thailand, it certainly is early crosses into the box. Good quality into the box, attack the ball, and both Philippines and Singapore have stronger, more physical players.
Well, it's a little flourish at the end for Indonesia, but it appears to be too little too late with about 2.5 minutes left. Rico wins another corner.
Good ball from Dimas to him. Good first touch. Korokot had to be on guard there.
He's giving a decent fist of it right at the very end. Still 2-0 by the way, between Philippines and Timor-Leste. Almost another mistake there. That's a decent save. Couple of decent saves there from Suwarak.
Fantastic save from Suwarak there. Had to be incredibly athletic as well as brave. Flattered that slightly. This is a good save here. Didn't have a lot of time to think about it, and that's a brave interception there. I think it's Panzer that gets in the way.
Where was this from Indonesia earlier on?
A free header.
Yeah, he's looking a little annoyed about this. Free header from Farandin. Oh, should be really disappointed with that. He said he didn't feel any opportunity. I imagine he didn't feel any additional pressure, but they were confident. And then he said he would think about the Philippines 4 days from now. He said everything's been going according to plan. He said he was familiar with this side. Been given a bit of a scare in the first half and now in the second. 4 minutes have been played. So, an undercooked Thailand then, John Wilkinson, with fairly convincing win for you.
Yeah, fairly convincing. I think 4-2 in the end was just about as it should be. Thailand doing what they do well, controlling the game. A fantastic goal from Potlau, which is my favourite goal throughout the tournament thus far. Indonesia disappointed yet again, but finished with a little bit of a flourish.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, John. I think that was a superb goal there for Potlau. Indonesia needed something today. 2 losses out of 3. Now they're going to have to rely on other results and hope that they can win their last game against the Philippines. They are cruising at the moment, Thailand, without really having to get much out of first gear. 2 wins out of 2. The final score at the Raja Mangala Stadium in the 2018 AFF Suzuki Cup. It's Thailand 4, Indonesia 2. Thanks a lot for joining us. See you again soon.
The broadcast of the AFF Suzuki Cup is brought to you by Men's Biore. Be confident like a champion.
Indonesia 2. Thanks a lot for joining us. See you again soon.